course, the 2 filet mignons, make sure you cut that string out that makes them into a circle. The mushrooms and poblanos, you're going to see we're going to prep as a side here, some rosemary and garlic to flavor the rosemary garlic butter. I dip them in a pretty simple mix, oregano, salt, pepper. If you're not doing filet mignon night in your budget hotel, then you're doing it wrong. If you're new to this series, welcome. My name is Pam Matani. I'm a lawyer and entrepreneur. I never take advantage when my clients pay for my accommodation, so we're in a budget hotel now. But how do we up the luxury? By cooking meals daily that cost more than the hotel room does. So stay tuned to see how we cook this filet mignon, making the best of what we have here with our pots and pans at the hotel, motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, and as well, what delicious sides we pair with this meal. You're definitely gonna wanna stay tuned for the burn-o-rama that ensues. In terms of the prep work, again, we're trying to do all of this in 10 minutes or less, so there's not gonna be a lot of prep work. The pot for the vegetables is going to have olive oil in it. The pot for the steak is going to have butter in it. And I throw in a little bit of olive oil just to delay the burning of the butter. Here we're going to take the steaks. We're going to dip them in the mixture. That's me showing you how big they are so you have some idea. We're going to dip them in this pretty basic mixture. When I'm at home, I might add more. I love a jerk seasoning on my steak. I love things like that. But again, keeping it classic, because the hotel is going to come with very limited cooking tools and utensils. Making sure that that butter is spreading and heating up nicely. You see the fat cap on the steak? That's the part we're going to go in with first to test the oil. You see how it's barely making like these little bubbles? Side note, a lot of people tell me they're so intimidated to cook at home, they're so scared they'll mess it up, and so on and so forth. Well, this is me messing it up. That oil is so weak, it boiled the meat. It didn't add that gorgeous brown sear to it. So I take it out, increase the heat, wait a little longer, and then we're gonna put it back on and fix our mistake. And that's all life is, kiddos. As a veteran of making mistakes in this life and going through hard times, it's all trial and error, and what matters is that you get up again. See, we put it back in the second time. The oil butter mixture is a lot more active. Well, now we're on track to doing things right. The oil butter is so active this time that here we are with another mistake. We risk burning that butter. So that's why you see me throwing in that extra cube of butter just to get the oil a little bit more calm. Here, another mistake. You see how sparsely the steak was marinated at first? Or rubbed, I guess. It's a dry rub, not a marinade. Well, I take my hands and I fix the mistake. I spread it all over, ensure that even coat. When it comes to the poblanos and the mushroom, the vegetable side I'm doing, I like to slice them as thinly as possible because what I'm going for is that charred on the grill effect. And I'm not going to be able to get that in a pan. Well, not necessarily at all, period. But also it's going to be a lot harder to get that if I maintain the curved shape of the pepper because no scorch is going to go up and defy gravity. It's only going to scorch where the pepper meets the pan. So that's why I'm intentionally cutting a bit here like a person that's holding, a knife and cutting a pepper for the first time because I want these to be as flat as possible. See, now we're getting a little close to that butter being burned. Well, now the fancy footwork starts. We're going to start basting. Basting is taking liquid from the pan and putting it on top. And I've got this like measly amount here because I don't have 3 hands to like hold the camera, hold the spoon, tilt the pan. But you get the picture. Do what I did with more in your spoon, like 10-20 times, and then flip it over. That's me adding salt to the mushroom poblano mixture. Now, look at the gorgeous color we've got going on that meat. At the last 1 or 2 minutes, we're going to throw in the garlic and the rosemary to flavor the butter. Why at the very end? If we did that at the beginning, then we'd be in for an even bigger mistake because the rosemary and garlic would burn and we would have a burn marinade for our gorgeous steak. So how's that tip and how is that gorgeous looking steak? For a big thumbs up for this video, and don't forget to give this channel a big subscribe. Here I post for the love of sharing my life lessons for you guys, and this channel has two main themes through which I share those lessons. One is luxury, of experiences that I'm blessed to experience these days, having gone from somebody that went to the food banks to now having billionaire clients. And the other is the theme of value-driven luxury, of value-driven conversations. So if you're looking for a channel that both provides that daily dose of luxury while being completely authentic and not hoity-toity about what we're looking at, then this is a channel for you. And you're at the right time, because now this is the year I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We've been growing beautifully this year, but we're looking for that final big push to take us over the edge. And that's where you come in. As you'll see at the end, we're going to end up with a beautiful final product in this video, a beautiful steak on top of rice with all the veggies. And that is testament to us not giving up in this video. And I want you to keep the same thing in mind when you prepare your next fancy feast. Cooking is going to come with mistakes. You can fix almost every single cooking mistake. And that's all it is, friends. Thank you for watching. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you on the next one. We post twice a week here on this channel.